They're putting the Mazda car in front on the title screen. It's like they're already trying to appeal to me. I have my concerns, but I will give it a shot. Find your lane with a staggering collection of game modes, including fan favorites like GT Campaign, Asterisk. They don't explain what the asterisk is. Arcade, and Driving School Asterisk. Again. With the reintroduction of the legendary GT Simulation Mode Asterisk, there are 3 asterisks in just this little blurb on the sleeve. Wait, what? What the fuck was the game doing while I checked for updates before I even... Okay, that's not beginner if you're having all of that shit turned on and automating braking and steering. You're not driving so much as just riding a monorail. By the way, for those of you who aren't familiar with my history with Gran Turismo, I've played 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, is there a way to turn off the driving line? Okay, good. Technically I played 4, but I didn't play very much of it. I basically played like half an hour of 4. There we go. This is my comfort zone. By the way, for those of you just joining us, this is the shit they have you do for when the game is downloading, which I thought the game was downloading when it copied from the disc and then updated while I was waiting to start the stream, but apparently not. When you can't use your own brakes, just hit the car in front of you. I am already very, very tired of the baby's first techno beat playing over this symphony. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and you're never gonna keep me down. Thinking enough it, never really love it, makes me think I'm a man. I get kids nugget, but I'd rather chug it. From my belly up to here. Beer, beer, beer. God, it's like I'm playing that game again where I tackled everyone to death. But with as many times as I crashed, I think I'll take that. Can I actually play the game now? Okay, what the fuck is it downloading? Are we going to get to the actual game? Am I gonna have to break out Solitaire for this? We could play a good Gran Turismo game while this Gran Turismo is downloading. You know what? You might just have a point. Wait, I'm not gonna get VOD muted for this, am I? That should have occurred to me sooner. I don't even feel like I'm actually racing yet. This just feels like warm-up laps. And this music is like, if you ever go to a sporting event and they're just playing music while the athletes are warming up on the field, that's what this sounds like. I'm just going to hope that by doing the 3 of these, something will happen. At least this is a course I'm familiar with, though. I've played Trial Mountain plenty of times over the years. Damn. Why were they going bumper to bumper like that? Okay, can I still do the thing I would usually do? Nope, they put barriers up. Whoa. Realistic driving simulator. What if we touched bumpers to survive by Daiki Kasho? Oh. Is that allowed? Can we actually play the game now? God fucking damn it. How long does this usually take? Hold on. My wife has just entered the room with a copy of Gran Turismo 3 and a couple memory cards.
Let's copy one of them.
Oh, here's an encouraging topic title. Gran Turismo 7 has taken over 4 hours to download, still going, despite having gigabit internet. The download is far, far more than 11 gigabytes. Originally, it was 110 gigabytes, 10 times the size, and it's gotten bigger since then due to the added content. There's a difference between ready to play and fully downloaded. It's ready to play far, far early in the process, because the music rally is ready to play. Who the fuck designed this? Oh, there's a solution to this, hold on. Cancel the current Gran Turismo 7 download, disconnect your console from the internet, take out the disc, reinsert the disc. The console's disk drive engages, and the download is much faster. The key thing is to make sure the internet is not connected when you insert the disc. Well, we are going to give this a shot. Turn off the internet connection. I'm double checking to make sure I'm doing this right. Right. Ironically, right now I'm racing Gran Turismo. Yeah, just a moment, Gran Turismo 7. I'm playing an actual game right now. Aha. Now, am I supposed to reconnect before launching the game? We'll try that one more time. And this time I'm not going to touch anything. No, that just happens regardless. Turn this back on. Just doing it this way. Okay, now let's do the update for this. Well, I guess we're playing an hour 10 minutes of solitaire. I don't even know what the audio levels are for this. This might end up being kind of loud. And just like that, we are playing a Gran Turismo game. Will we win an endurance race in Gran Turismo 3 before Gran Turismo 7 finishes installing? Let's see. Gran Turismo 7 is going to take a day to download. Sounds like an exaggeration, but the time is actually slightly longer than 24 hours. And that's with a wired connection. And we have fiber. Time check. 29 hours, 56 minutes left until we can play Gran Turismo 7. Still got 29 hours, 14 minutes to go. Gran Turismo 7 is at 26 and a half hours left on the download. Okay, tires are starting to wear down again. However, we have completed half of the race. 30 laps down, 30 laps to go. Gran Turismo 7, 24 and a half hours left to download. Also, Gran Turismo 7 is under 20 hours remaining. Meanwhile, Gran Turismo 7 is under 17 and a half hours. Time check. Gran Turismo 7, 15 hours, 40 minutes. Alright, going into the pit. This will be the last one. Time check. Gran Turismo 7, 7 hours, 40 minutes. It's a pretty significant jump, actually. Okay, 2 laps to go. Gran Turismo 7, 3 and a half hours to go. Made it. 2 hours, 45 minutes left for Gran Turismo 7. If I have time tomorrow, we'll just do another GameFly stream tomorrow where we actually play Gran Turismo 7. For real this time, once more with feeling. Okay. We can do something other than World Rally. It's a victory. Music Rally, I mean. Damn it. This is the question we will be asking the entire stream. I'll just stick on normal. Okay, but can we race as those cars and or the Eiffel Tower? Oh, I know that there's another Gran Turismo game where you can actually race as a horse and buggy, and appropriately it has 1 horsepower. Yes, this is what I think of when I think of Gran Turismo. Ballet. You sure you want to show headlines of the Titanic as an intro to your racing game? Look, if we're not racing at the North Pole, don't even show me that. I feel like I'm Clark Griswold in the attic of his home watching old Christmas films. Are we gonna play as Elvis? Is that why they showed that? My favorite car, the Beatles. Next, they just splice in episodes of Mr. Bean. I kinda just want to take a nap now. Okay, now we're talking. And they couldn't have the credits rolling over this. Why? They really should have just cut down the first part of the intro and gotten to this a lot sooner. And now we go back into Music Rally. No, please don't. I was wondering if you were worth the wait, but sure. Also, who the fuck? She's gonna guide me through Gran Turismo and give me tech support for the website that I just spent 2 seconds on. Okay, the deep history part wasn't so much a thing for some of the other entries, but okay. I'm kind of put off by these people. They want me to pay attention to the PP? God, that's like fucking Rax Roast Beef has a sandwich called the BBC. And there are tons of YouTube videos out there of people reviewing it, mostly over the age of 50, who seem oblivious to what else that means. You can look up these people and see them talking about how, like, oh, the BBC was so big and juicy, it was great. So 12,500 credits for this? You know, collecting cars was a thing in many of the past games, but it was more of just something you did on the side. They didn't put particular focus on it. Granted, I haven't played like 5 or 6, so may have done that more recently. Okay, let's see the countries we have. Austria, Czech Republic, France, Germany, other. Oh, I wonder if one of these is going to be a Koenigsegg. Not even Gran Turismo was safe from inflation. Oh, that was a major criticism of this game, was after it launched, they put in microtransactions and then jacked up the price of a bunch of cars. Right? I'm not used to this in a Gran Turismo game. I appear to be the only one at the cafe. Ah! You look like you're gonna hire me for a pyramid scheme. Okay, that is not trophy worthy at all. No license testing? Well, we don't have Mr. Bean, but we do have Broad Bean. Alright. I mean, like, being able to choose the time of day is kind of a cool touch for this. Let's go afternoon. I'll go beginner just because I have no idea how this car handles. I mean, I'm in a Demio, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tune the shit out of this to make it worthwhile. I should tune this thing more for acceleration than top speed. Although I don't know if I can actually adjust the gear ratios on these yet. Holy shit, I didn't crash. Am I actually learning? Is this what learning is like? Let's see, if this were a real Alfa Romeo, something would have blown up on it. Although I'm by no means expecting to finish, like, especially high in this race. I'm running with a stock Demio, I'm learning the steering on the fly. I am disappointed this car doesn't sound like a UFO, though. That was part of the charm of it in the other games. You know, I will take a podium finish in my first attempt at a race with just a generic-ass vehicle. Clean race. Did you see how I went into the wall before? I will say I don't like only having 3 options for racing right away. God, some of these prices. Since when has a Renault ever been hot? Northern Isle Speedway. Wait a minute, that's not an aisle. Also, are all these races going to be rolling starts, or just these? Out of my way, Miata. I mean, brother. Get out of the way, Aqua. You're a Barbie girl in my Barbie world now. Drift this, Trueno. Oh, this is 10 laps. I mean, it's a short course, so it makes sense, but jeez. Okay, I have 5 laps in which to learn not to hit the wall. And instead, hit my opponents. Okay, no California stops here. We're not even close to California. Oh damn, that's a win. It's a really simple speedway course on beginner, but a win's a win. Yep, no clean driving here. Oh, this looks like an interesting course. Full send. Okay, let's not even test drive this. Just go straight into it. My car is going to be so banged up at the end of this. Brother, you're getting past. There's that Miata again. Somehow I'm leading. Oh, the Miata's bumping the Porsche for me. We look out for our own. Wait, are we actually starting to open a gap? How? I mean, I know it's beginner, but still, look at what I'm driving. Get out in front. Oh, I think that's the Miata. You know what? This music is not doing it for me. Let's play some Casio. That's all you really need. Wait, what's by a country mile? One with lead of 10 seconds or more. Oops. Did I do that? You know what? I'll do this, and we'll just hope for the best. Brother, thank you for the boost. It's Jimmy. Oh, Jimny. Excuse me. Oh, this is the abbreviated version of the course. Here I was thinking I can make up time in some of these corners. No. No, I can't. S660, I am not familiar with that one. Well, I think finishing first counts as top 3. Yeah, that is kind of weird. They have Demio here, but instead of Jazz, they say Fit for the Honda one. Some say that he just started racing, roughly an hour ago. All we know is, he's called the Turismo. That wildly popular character, Mr. Turismo. And all I have to do is not do what I did the first time. Hey, it's a cappuccino! Only Daihatsu. You're coping and seething back there, I know it. Oh, Demio's in first and second. Oh, that's it. There should not be this much confetti for what just happened. Wait, why is the Zoom chat room here with me? There's the license center. I'm sure this is interesting to someone who's more into cars than I am, but I'm just here to race shit. Is this just Sarah's job now? Excuse me, but aren't you blank, the former blank for blank? What was the frame drop there? Oh. Judging by what he's wearing, Puma had a bootleg Spider-Man outfit at one point. Actual Italian Spider-Man. Well, we'll see if he Yochiamo Pinguini at some point during this test. Yochiamo Pinguini! There's no go-to next challenge thing here, which is a little annoying. Wait, you get money for the license test? Oh, hello, GTO. Alright, I wasn't trying for gold, but sure. What's with all the revamped songs? They sound like low-key ass. I'm not even noticing them, which is probably not a good sign. Like, when you play Gran Turismo 1 and Lose Control by Ash kicks in, you immediately notice, and it helps carry you through the course. That is not happening with most of the songs in this game. I'm actually a little worried that I'm getting money for license tests, because what is the in-game economy like if they're doing that? I wonder if this still has the rule where if your car goes completely into the grass, you fail. Yep, it does do that. Although, why does it give you the generic red stamp for the fail thing? Did the screen just go black for a moment? Okay, we're almost at the end. Wait, is there no full circuit thing for the last challenge? Yeah, the final exam is not a full circuit. I'm not a fan of that. Take everything you learned and apply it to this little piece of the track. Oh, this handles very differently. I see that try again stamp and I think like local commercial for like being denied for bad credit. And that's the B test done. Fuck you, Baltimore. Exactly. Oh, that frame drop. Okay, I've bought one car and been given 3 cars. Also, yes, I got a car for getting mostly bronzes on the license tests. Okay, we could do National A, but I'm just gonna see how far I can go with what I have now. So when do I buy new cars instead of just used ones? So I cannot afford this dumpy-ass Peugeot. I cannot afford this really old Civic Type R. I can get a fucking Swift. How is that expensive? All 62 horsepower of it. Yes. Okay, let's see how the fucking roulette thing works for this. Oh, it's a roulette for money? That's kind of lame. And conveniently, I get the worst prize both times. The fact it asks if you want to top up on PSN at the adding to your balance menu is just mean. Yeah. You gotta pay $250 for 100,000 credits, $5 for 250,000 credits. $10 for 750,000 credits, and $20 for 2 million credits. And we saw, like, dumpy-ass used cars going for, like, 50K. As a result, none? Let's change that. This thing actually has a little more speed, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve adjusting to this. Alright, that was quick. There are 2 people in the paddock right now. Okay, generic-ass emojis. They're in a Honda Fit Hybrid, so they probably just started playing like me. This guy, not so much. Alright, let's see how this looks in the turn. Let's see if latency does anything to this. Oh wow, that looks really unnatural. There's this like uncanny valley aspect to it. Anytime it has to turn. Okay, I guess I could go to the license center and try for another license. It's the scuba course and we're in a Scooby. Well, that didn't take long. I'm just not paying attention to him anymore. I've done this before. I know what I need to do. Trying to get through this as quickly as I can. Damn it, I went into the same one. I don't like that. In the other Gran Turismos, they have an option for you to just immediately go to the next one. Unless there's a way to do it here and I just don't realize. Fucking beamers. God, that flash of black every time this thing starts a level. I was actually distracted by that. I'm just not gonna look until I hear the last count. Now, if I were specifically driving the Toyota truck that... Oh wow, this handles very differently. If I were specifically driving the Toyota truck that Top Gear tried to destroy and couldn't, then I'd be on board. Oh wait, what did I hit? With the rate of progression, that might be the only rallying we actually do is in these license tests. Again, not a full circuit. I'm disappointed. Is that a motherfucking Supra? That was way too much brake. And I still somehow passed. Well, that's the A license, I guess. I feel like I had to work a lot harder for those in the other Gran Turismo games. So, my only knowledge of this particular vehicle is an SNL skit for a game show called Geek, Dweeb, or Spaz. And it's... I think it was David Spade saying, "We're all piling my Scirocco!"
You can go out with me and my cousin to the school soccer game. Then we can all pile my Scirocco. Then we'll get some pizza. And then we can slide on my slip and slide all night. It's gonna be sweet.
He's also an Italian Spider-Man. Although he's Brazilian. But he's still Italian. And he grew up in Japan. This music is not helping. Okay, so I've won the Sunday Cups. Do I have to win this thing to get more races? I'll give this a try just to see what it's like. Or not. Okay, there has to be something that I'm missing. I'm saying 50%, but I've gotten first in all of these. Is this the thing I need to do? Oh. Hiya, Tenza. There we go. Now, did that do anything for progression? No. It says there are 6 races, but I'm only seeing these 3. Pockbell's Cannon? Really? Is there a way to sort these? Sprinter Turismo, 104,000 credits. Honda S2000, 98,400 credits. I'll just go for this, whatever. My name is Fabio Filippini, and I'll be your customer service agent on this website. I keep getting thrown off because he has that icon next to him. Give me something else. What? Why didn't you do this before? I tried doing this with this guy so many times, and he never did that. Well, fucking gee. This is what I had to do the entire time. If more courses for the Sunday Cup unlock after this, I will be pissed. Wait, those instructors are like actual racer people? Okay, now I respect them even less. That was how you had to unlock the tracks. God, that's dumb. Don't remember any of the other Gran Turismos I played being this convoluted. Okay, so another course unlocked here. And I might as well do this one since I'm already kind of familiar with this course. We're going golfing, Scoob. Well, that Fiat to Skiat. Fuck out of here. Great. What a random ass trophy. Time to bean it up. Oh, there's the first big spin out of the game. Damn, what happened to those two cars that are way behind everybody else? Boo! Okay, I mentioned a tune shop, but I do not see a tune shop. You need to progress through the menu books to unlock the shop and other aspects of the game. Why? Why would you do that? That does not make any sense to me. That is excessively linear for what this game is supposed to be. Oh, come on, you're a four-wheel drive vehicle, suck it up. Is it really that important that we unlock a Volkswagen Beetle before being able to tune the fucking cars? Oh, so there are Sunday Cup races that just will not unlock for a while, because there are other divisions of the Sunday Cup. It took this long just to get high speed ring. Oh, it took a couple hours to unlock the tuning shop. Granted, if I streamlined this, it would have been a little faster, but that's still an excessive amount of time to just be able to tune a car. Oh, hello. What prescription medication are you advertising for this? About fucking time. Might as well just put into this what I can. Now used to clutch and flywheel both being in the same thing. So I can see those separately. Time for another roulette in which we get the worst possible outcome. Second worst possible outcome. 10,000 credits doesn't really mean much in this game, which is kind of sad. See how this looks compared to the other high-speed rings I've seen. Thank you for leaving the inside line open. Holy shit. Oops. This music is way too mellow. Okay. Getting into it a bit more. I'm still not really feeling it though. You can disable certain music tracks. Alright. We're probably going to disable like half of the song list for this game. Wait, why'd they drop the confetti? That was only the first stage of the race. Alright, looks like it's rained a bit, so we're probably going to spin out even more now. Can't spin out if you're already pinned against the guardrail. I know from experience. Oh, I just realized how far ahead I was. Oops. Oh, that's the trophy thing? That's pretty limp-dicked. Okay, gotta go back to the fucking cafe. So you also have to unlock the ability to see the dealership with the good cars. Wow, that frame rate. Oh my god. That very much by accident looks like my winged SCXCR logo. I did not know this existed. I'm suing. You think if I click on this, it'll just show a truck that's on fire? You know, wasn't expecting to see this in a car racing game. Excuse me? What? Why? Why is this here? This is just weird to have in a Gran Turismo game. Weird and unnecessary. Okay, what do I have that's front engine, front wheel? I actually don't remember. Aqua, Fit. Scirocco might be the best bet. In the showcase menu at the bottom left is a soundtrack button. You can turn off songs so they don't play during races in there. Why would you put that in the showcase menu? Well, based on how you were spelling Josh in your name, you're gone. Big cheese, you can cheese off. Lenny Bazaar, I like Lenny Kravitz more. Out. Oh, it has to be a Japanese front engine, front wheel. Let's try doing this without upgrading the car at all. and see what happens. It seems like the kind of thing where I'll have to like make up most of my time at the corners, but it's the high speed ring, so there aren't that many corners. Yeah, first and second are just kind of taking off with this. The moment we get into a straightaway, I just start bleeding time. But you only have to get third place for that car bonus thing. So I might seriously just try to ride this out. Yeah, I've lost 3/10 on this straightaway, 4/10 on this straightaway, 5, 6, 7. I can at least secure third. That's all I really care about at this point.
Family car more than a racing sort?
Well, that's why I play Gran Turismo, is so I can race with all these like normal ass cars. Wow, we're at the point with 62,000 credits where we can afford a car. Not one that I want, but we can afford a car. It was weird enough that they were locking the tuning shop, but now they're locking different divisions of the tuning shop, which I do not understand the way this game operates as far as progression goes. Yeah, we're definitely not getting first on this with that huge straightaway, but maybe I can at least get third again. I will run you off the road, don't try me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the constant rolling starts for this either. Especially since the field is bigger for these races, which means first place is just given that much more of an advantage over you. Guess we gotta finish this menu book thing. I am not a fan of this system. Tune the Mini Cooper? No, that would require me driving a Mini Cooper. Time for another roulette, where we don't really win much. So, only one time have we not won the lowest prize. And even then, that one still got us the second lowest prize. Hold on, what's the car requirement for the thing I have to do next? Oh, it wanted me to tune a classic car, which I don't really want to do, but since this game keeps progression locking shit, it specifically wants me to tune the Mini Cooper. I'm tuning the Mini Cooper, and then we are never speaking of this again. Let's see, what's the cheapest thing I can do? Brake pads. It has to get to 360. Ugh. Here, throw a fucking turbocharger in it. Let it be known that I am doing this under protest. How do you do a fucking weight reduction on this thing? It already weighs like a tennis ball. Fuck it. Bore up. Worst car on Gran Turismo. Bore up. So I just had to dump a shit ton of money into a car I do not plan to ever drive. How dare you tell me to get another Mini Cooper? I refuse. What kind of car you need for these races? Must be a road car. Must be from UK, Germany, France, Italy, Sweden, Austria. Basically, Europe. Yeah, I think I like this more. When you sell the car, do you get like half the upgrade cash back or even less money than the stock car cost? Oh, I can show you that right now. You notice an option that's missing here? You cannot sell the cars. I'll go to the dealer too, just to verify that you cannot do that. Yeah, notice there's... I mean, you can buy cars, cannot sell them. Which is another thing that completely fucks up the in-game economy. You have to finish menu book number 39 and watch the end movie. That'll unlock the car valuation service in the used car market. Fuck right off. Is it too late for me to just put Gran Turismo 3 back in? We're on book, what, 5? 6? You have to get to 39? I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm packing it in for the night. Talk about a game that I want to like. But here's the thing, Gran Turismo. Just let me fucking race. Let me get cars that I want, don't fuck up the in-game economy, and just let me race X amount of tracks. X amount being higher than 3 or 4. Clearly the biggest crime though was the game told me to dump like 100,000 credits nearly worth of tuning into a Mini Cooper and then force me to drive it. Or attempt to force me to drive it. Hell no. The goddamn online manual does not mention this. That doesn't surprise me. They want to sucker you in first with this shit.